any African, a Nigerian, a Ghanaian, all over, because a pain of Africans, it's our pain, not only here, even abroad. Those in the diaspora, those people are suffering. They are harassing them. They've got no rights. In America, it's even worse. That Donald Trump hates Africans. Africans are suffering everywhere. When they come back home, you still make them suffer. Why? What did these Africans do to you? Let's protect one another. Let us be one thing. Let us love our continent. Let us fight for our continent. Let Africa one day realize its own freedom. Let Africa one day stand on its own feet and say, I own my minerals. I own everything that belongs to this continent. Let Africa alone be able to say, enough is enough. Away with colonialism, away with imperialism. Let the unity of African people reign supreme in all of us. We are Africans, and we are not going to apologize about that. We will defend the Zimbabweans. We will defend Africans in our townships because we are one thing. This is our continent. There is EFF in every blood of an African child. Comrades, we are going to elections. I don't want to see a drop of blood. Let's not kill each other because of elections. There must not be violence anywhere. Let people campaign freely, including in your own houses. Welcome them, educate them. Don't beat them up. Don't disrupt their meetings. In the EFF, we lead through superior logic. It doesn't mean we are cowards. We are not cowards. If a fight comes, we are not scared. We will fight. But we are not going to start any fight. Let us unite as political parties and say no to violence. Every area, it must be open for campaign. If you want to go anywhere, including Masakaleng in Seychelles, you must go there and campaign. No one must stop you. We don't need blood. Blood will never make EFF government. Only a cross will make the EFF a government. We need a powerful cross. We need a red cross to govern this country. We don't need war to govern this country. We need the cross. Let us go and fight. Don't be scared. Don't be a coward. Go door to door, person to person, street by street, factory by factory, university by university, school by school. Talk to our people. Tell them that the economic freedom is coming in our lifetime. We want to see it with our nation. Not to make profit, is to keep our people informed. Government must put money and make sure that the SABC continues to inform our people. Comrades, Zimbabwe, it's our home. Let's go to Zimbabwe. We are one thing. Mozambique, it's our home. DRC, it's our home. Botswana, it's our home. We were divided by the Boers who imposed borders on us. We never said we want borders. These borders were imposed on us by the colonizers. We are one people. The problems of Zimbabwe are our problems. We must help to solve the problem of Zimbabwe. We call upon Mnangagwa to respect democracy. Democracy is not elections, but human rights. Why do you beat people who are toy-toy? Why do you shut down the internet and social media? Because you disagree with the people. We don't want that type of government in Zimbabwe. We are praying that the people of DRC must find a permanent solution for DRC. We want the people of Western Sahara to get their land back. We want the people of Palestine to get their freedom from apartheid Israel, which stole the land of the Palestinians. We want the freedom of the people of Cuba, because the people of Cuba, they've done so much for us as the people of South Africa. The suffering of the Cubans is our suffering. So fighters, let us not be too local. Let us be international. We are existing in a globe. We do not exist in isolation. Aretsebe matata alefase kamoka, because atoma wanakwa, before you know it, asheja fitlemo South Africa. Let us stop xenophobia. Let us stop self-hate. Hamotoelele China asinadi pampir alemate. Hamotoelele India asinadi pampir alemate. Hamotoelele Kowa asinadi pampir alemate. But when an African is in South Africa and he doesn't have papers, you beat them. Why? Because you hate yourself. You don't love yourself. You must see yourself in a Zimbabwean. You must see yourself in a Mozambican, because that's who you are. A ground force is a fearless fighter. A ground force is a hard-working fighter. A ground force is a fighter who will never sleep without doing something for the EFF. When we leave here, we are going straight into the houses of our people. When we leave here, we are going to talk to our people. We are well equipped. Our manifesto has got solution to everything. Stop being cowards. Let us go to war. Let us arm ourselves. Now we are ready for war. Let's paint Gauteng red. This Gauteng must be red. This South Africa must be red. Fighters, every Friday we wear red. Every Friday we wear red until the elections, because the message is there. Never Sabana! Never Sabana! Never Sabana! Never Sabana! Comrades, let's all go and say the solution is in the red. Don't be scared of anything. Let us say the red EFF is the solution. If you go from here and sleep, you must know we are Masaba. You are saying here, our Masaba, we are Mafuna. But when you live here, you are going to sleep. You must commit now. And I want you to answer. I want you to answer properly. I want you to answer properly. So when I say we are Masaba, you must respond, because I want Ramaphosa to hear. He is not here in Pretoria. Today he is in Northern Cape. So I want him to hear from Northern Cape. Am I there? Never Savannah! Never Savannah! Never Savannah!
Alright, my fellow Africa, this is a good move. This is a good things that Julius Malema has spoken to us, but the things that he is talking to our fellow Africans is to stop with xenophobia. We as Africans, we must love each other. I remember in the early years of 1960, our grandfather and the father of the nation of Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah, told us to unite. Not only Kwame Nkrumah, if you are familiar with the laga or reggae, Bob Marley told Africa unite. Many of us we are familiar and we remember. If you are not remember, go and search in YouTube or in Google about Africa unite. When the Bob Marley performed in Zimbabwe, call Africa to unite. Why Bob Marley say Africa to unite? Without Africa to united, we are going nowhere, my fellow Africans. And we as Africa, we must stop this xenophobia. This is a very painful. I see many times in the media when South African people are being chasing away other people from other nations, from Nigeria, from Mozambique, from Congo, and so on. But remember, we as Africans, we are one. Africa is one. Let us come together, my fellow Africans. Let us be together so as we can liberate Africa. Let us use our natural resources for our benefit. Many of us, we are not beneficial from these mineral resources or natural resources. So my fellow Africans, Julius Malema has talking a good things and has told us to be waking up. So this is a young people who is very conscious, my fellow Africans, and we as Life Update, we are supporting Julius Malema. Why we are supporting Julius Malema? We are supporting Julius Malema not in terms of politics. We are supporting Julius Malema in terms of what he's speaking for Africa. We as Life Update, our aim is to make Africa great. Anybody who is making Africa great is our friend. Whenever you're coming from any political party, but if you are supporting our black people, our African, we are together, we are supporting. That's why in your videos you have seen many people in your, according to their speech, we have seen PLO Lumumba, because we love PLO Lumumba because he's the one who is speaking about Africa, who told us what we are supposed to do so as to liberate Africa, so as to make Africa great. Julius Nyerere, Kwame Nkrumah, Thomas Sankara, and many other people. We are supporting them and we are embracing them. So we are remembered them as those who are already passed their way. So my fellow Africans, we are supporting President Magufuli, because we have seen in the mineral sector he has stopped the exploitation of natural resources in Africa. So my fellow Africans, let us come together. Let us stop xenophobia. Xenophobia also is where the people are not benefiting from their natural resources. We have seen many things that was happening in Africa. We have seen many things happening in Congo, South Sudan, and so many countries, southern Cameroon, in Central Africa, in northern Nigeria, there, in Somalia. We as Africa, we must come together and stop this xenophobia. Let us come together. Let us build our nations. This is borderless. Let us remove this border to be Africa as one continent. So my fellow Africans, I'm very happy today, and I'm very, very, very conscious to hear that Julius Malema understands what the people of Africa are supposed to do, and told our young people what we are supposed to do and what we are supposed to think about. Without that, Africa will remain in the poorest situation. So to remove that and to liberate Africa, to make sure that we create employment to our young people, to create jobs, we must unite, we as Africans. So my fellow Africans, let us stop there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share our video. Also, I would like to congratulate those who are subscribed to our channel, who are shared our video. Also, much respect to you, my fellow Africans. I'm very, very excited. Thank you for watching.